All right, I am on the road to tech inspection. So tech starts, I think, 8 o'clock. It's 7:40 right now. It takes me about 2 hours to get there, but it is probably going to be packed. I mean, not probably, definitely going to be packed. There's 300 some odd cars trying to get through tech. I mean, if you assume that each car takes like 10 minutes each, that's a lot of time. And obviously, each car takes longer than 10 minutes, but with the amount of tech inspectors, there's a fun math problem that could be done there. It does sound enjoyable. Have your kids do it. 300 cars, 10 minutes a car, 3 tech inspectors. How long does it take to get through each car? And maybe assume one tech inspector is a little slower. I don't know. Fun problem. But aside from that, I got the Mustang back there, and you can see there's no one next to me. That is because the way that me and Jared kind of decided to do this was Jared Sketchyvert will be riding passenger with me, but we talked about it and I was like, dude, you should honestly just come to the track, you know, when we're in Bradenton, because today I'm gonna be at tech all day. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a pass or you know, make a pass or two and drive back to Bradenton. So ideally, you know, today and tomorrow are just boring and some driving. That's a good assumption. But if it isn't that boring, then we'll figure it out. But assumption is today and tomorrow will be boring. Hotel room is just a little easier and stuff with one person, and then, you know, he can join in tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Tuesday from Bradenton, and then we go up to South Georgia to Gainesville back to Orlando, you know, then we come home. We have made it to Orlando Speed World, the first racetrack of the event. Got an F body up there, got a V1 right there. Good start so far. All right, we are cruising. Look at all these hot rods. You guys don't want to look at my face. There's a whole gang of hot rods out here. Okay, well, this hoopty made it through tech. Real solid unit. But the starter is sounding a little sad. I don't know if it's the starter or the battery or everything. Check my terminals. Oh yeah, this battery does seem a little cooked. Alright, dude, it's freaking cold. Us Florida boys are not ready for this.
Definitely not.
My boy Crispy took his car up too, but he's not, you know, competing in the event or trying to complete the event. But we're trying to convince him to at least run up to South Georgia with us.
Someone's got to film. Come on.
Come to South Georgia, dude.
Definitely not. If we're in Bradenton, I'm staying in Bradenton.
Come to South Georgia.
You're done.
Listen, I also feel you though. I may end up at my house in Bradenton and be like, ah, it's nice.
Yeah, right?
Or I'll just show up in the wagon. Oops. Oopsies. All right, just made it into my hotel room, watching a little bit of a football game, eating some Fuzzies tacos. I already ate them all, but I got some chips and guac. I am gonna go to bed early tonight, get up super early, hit the track as soon as I can, probably try to get up there. I got driver's meetings at 8, so I gotta be there pretty early, but should be a pretty fun deal. Not fun, should be a good deal. Get there first thing in the morning, driver's meeting, get ready to go, put my new battery in that I got today. I'll show you guys tomorrow, but there probably won't be a day 0 video, there'll just be a day 1, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Goodness, it is cold out here. Watching the sunrise a little bit there. It's 6:45 and it is 49 degrees here in Orlando. Seeing some sick weekers pull up. I got my truck though, thankfully. Competition doesn't start until today, so I'm able to not drive my race car. Look at all those sick weekers. Man, good thing I got that new battery for Chip. So
26.6 million.
Head out and stop and grab some Wawa. Man, it's cold. It's gonna be a rough day at the track today. Okay, the Napa Legend is out. This thing is definitely pretty old. It's old enough to where it still says made in the USA. Made in USA. So I don't even see a date on it. I can't make out what it was supposed to say. It looks pretty old though. Mac, the Legend Premium. So hopefully this O'Reilly's one with the go handle. Everybody was pretty fired up about the go handles. Started right up. See, a little cold. I hope. Doesn't smell like oil or anything, so that's just cold. We'll chalk that up as just chilly. Well, I'm here pitted up, got my tires on, got all my junk over there, and I wanted to see the coolest trailer that I've ever seen on a SIG week. There's a full-size George standing up in there. This thing's sick. Super sick. This trailer's pretty sick too. And then Parker's Teeth and Turbos. Dr. Pepper. Sick unit. Bunch of donuts. Maybe we'll steal one. Pass number one, and potentially our only pass, because it's almost 2 o'clock and they haven't even started. They just started running C group, and I'm in C group, and then they also have a D group, and I'm sure plenty of the faster guys want to try to run again. So this is my only most likely pass. So then they go back to A after C and D, and C and D may be a little rougher. I don't know, because there's been a lot of slowdowns on this track, and I don't know if like the slower guys like us are worse or better at braking on the track. I hope better, but you never know. We could be worse. All right, pass number one went great. It did like a 145, 60 foot, super slow, but it felt pretty solid out the back. I just kissed the rev limiter a little bit on the 1-2 shift, trying to run it out to get as much out of it as possible up top, but everything seems to be good. We're keeping cool. It felt super smooth. The car went down well. I took a bunch of leave RPM out of it, like I've said, and yeah, all in all, I think that's a turn-in pass, as long as it didn't go too fast. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, well, I'm just editing the video and I didn't talk anything about my time slip at all. I just went and turned it in. The day was super crazy and so busy, so many people, but it was really crazy. I ended up turning in a 10:29, which is Chip's personal best. Pretty solid pass. Sorry, this lighting is so weird, but pretty solid pass. It definitely has more in it. That air was pretty good, and I think it could have went like a 10:16 probably, with a little bit more leave RPM, but it went like a 146, 60 foot, super slow, but it went 135 miles an hour, which is 6 miles an hour faster than it's ever been. So a little surprising there, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna try to have to run, now I have to run that at every track. So that's my, that's what we're gonna have to try to do. Chip's personal best by 1/10 of a second, and it was a fast pass. So now let's see if we can do it at every track. I have a dog back there being loud. All right, see you guys.
Okay, car is loaded up. All the gear is in the back over here. There's more room in the trunk, but I just didn't even open the trunk. Straps are pretty solid. I have 2 straps here. These are like the different style pull tight ones. 1 strap through there. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think they're pretty tight. An idea I had was, well, not me, but Jim had, was to go some all thread through these and make it tight.
That's a goner.
What?
You're gonna lose it.
All of it?
All of it.
Can you be behind me to catch it? Is that against the rules?
Yeah, I should be able to catch the windshield.
What do you think? 50-50 shot they make it to Bradenton?
Tell you from experience, I'd strap those tires together.
Together. Should I strap one and then them together?
Yeah, just one through the center together. I've seen James use Ruby itself to block a tire when it rolled off the roof.
Oh, so
as long as you're prepared, you catch it.
but yeah, I mean through the